From Newport on the Levee, Fox 19 and the Cincinnati Bengals present Bengals Now. Sponsored by Wendy's, Jake Sweeney Chevrolet, CareSource, Shelf Genie, and Newport on the Levee.
Welcome into Bengals Now. I am Jeremy Rao. He is Joe Danneman. Man, you can feel the energy in the crowd tonight because we have, I think, one of the cornerstones of this Bengals squad here.
I've been waiting all year long for Mike Hilton to be on this show. One of the biggest personalities in the Cincinnati Bengals locker room. He's been here through the magical run of the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's on Bengals Now for the first time tonight. We are bringing up Bengals cornerback Mike Hilton to the stage for his first ever time on Bengals Now. He came to Cincinnati in 2021, and immediately the Cincinnati Bengals went straight to the Super Bowl with Mike Hilton as one of the best players on this defense, and he is here tonight.
People always talk about Joe Burrow being a key to this team making the Super Bowl. I think Mike Hilton's the reason why they went, man. All right, Mike.
Now, I got to tell you, Mike,
big part of it.
We've had a lot of guys on this show. I'm not sure we've had a louder entrance for anybody. Maybe Andre Yoshivas, because he's, Andre Yoshivas.
If I could be like Mike, right? That's what it is.
That's what they say. That's what they
So
say.
what's it like now? You've been here in Cincinnati for 4 years, Mike, and you've been such a recognizable face because anytime the media wants to talk to somebody and get a good soundbite, we go to Mike because he's such a fun guy to talk to. Can you even walk up and down the street in Cincinnati anymore without somebody stopping you?
It happens pretty often. I usually get the double take look to make sure they know who I am, and then usually they come up and say something. So it's
but
pretty
that's
cool.
got to be flattering.
Oh, it is. I never take it for granted, especially when it's little kids, and just tell them, they'll tell me I'm a role model and stuff like that. So it definitely puts a smile on my face.
You're one of those guys, Mike, who understandably you're not big in stature when you walk into a room, but your confidence is felt. Where does that come from?
My parents. That's just how they raised me. I've never been the biggest guy in the room, but when I step in, I just try to gain people's attention. That's kind of just been my mindset, just be a positive dude and just loving life, man. That's just how I was raised.
One of my favorite things about you is we've had interviews throughout the years about how you've been great at stopping the run. And a couple of times the word tripping has been used, and you're triggered by that word. What would you call it to the fans watching at home, the ones here? What would you call that knack, that what you have to be able to get a running back down, like a Derrick Henry, how you do it, it's not tripping, there's an art to it.
Yeah, man, it's just a wrap and roll mindset, you know what I mean? A lot of people around this league are trying to tackle guys up high, but these are grown men. You're not going to get anybody down up high. So I grab that leg and hold on for life, man, because I know I got 10 other guys coming. But I don't know, it's just my mentality. I love the game of football, and like I said, I just try to set the tone.
Is that something that you practice, that you have practiced? Do you guys go through that in practice? I mean, bringing down a back the way that you do, or a guy like that who's big?
Believe it or not, I actually just stay at home and I just go around rapping the table, just constantly just rapping. And I don't know, it might seem crazy, but it's just something I really enjoy doing, and I'm one of the best at it.
Are you joking right now?
I'm so serious. I really go around my house, I'll rap my chair. I won't fall in it. I just work on constantly just wrapping my arms.
So you get like a big chair in your house and you wrap up with it?
Big chair, little chair, a pillar like that.
Well, I'm thinking of like chairs on wheels. You've got kids, have them send that thing down the hall and you got to just dive after him.
See, it's different with them. I can actually tackle them, though. So if I really need somebody I can tackle to the ground, I'll get one of them. But I got so many different objects.
That is incredible. Wow.
Okay, so we have some great video of you over the years tackling guys like Derrick Henry, and he's always my favorite one to bring up with you because of the size difference. Yeah. So if Derrick Henry was a household item, what would Derrick Henry be? What'd you say?
You took it right out
He's
of
the
my mouth.
refrigerator. You can't wrap your arms around that thing.
Nope, but
you got to just knock it with your hand.
I'll find a way. Some way, somehow, I'm going to get him to the ground.
Win. I asked you a couple of years ago, you and I had a one-on-one interview, and I said you're like a Swiss Army knife, that you can do a little bit of everything. Yeah. And I asked you which part of the Swiss Army knife.
The knife. I remember that.
You said the knife. Yep. Why would you be the knife?
Because I can do a lot of things. I can cut your run game plan up. I can cut your pass game up. I'm a versatile player, and I just bring a lot to the table.
Round of applause here for Mike Hilton. We're going to dig into his personality here in just a bit. Let's go now inside Paycor Stadium. One-on-one, Gabby Sorrentino and Zach Taylor.
You talked about showing the world what this team is capable of. Do you think that they did that on
Yeah,
Monday?
we see it behind closed doors every single day. The way they work, the way they practice, the way they stick together, the camaraderie. So to be able to go on a big stage in a game we had to have and be able to pull it out, I was really proud of those guys.
You've had some close games this season not go your way. How did it feel to finally have one fall in favor of you guys?
Yeah, you just gotta get off that slide a little bit, you know, and so some of those games haven't gone our way, a lot of them haven't, and so to get one, hopefully that's the monkey off our back and we can keep moving forward and find a way to win these close ones in the future.
I know that the playoffs aren't on the forefront of your mind, but in a time like this, does it make you see the players that step up, the leaders on this team that step up with the younger guys during times of uncertainty when you guys aren't winning as much as you thought you would?
Yeah, that's where adversity serves you well. Is you learn a lot about the character of the people and who's in it for the right reasons. And I've seen a lot of really good things from our guys, and that's why we're able to go on the road in December and find a win against a good team. And we're going to need more of that in these next couple weeks.
You're going to Music City. Who's your favorite, or a few favorite country artists?
I'm from Oklahoma, so Blake Shelton, Toby Keith, you know, those are my favorites. Love George Strait, but more of the older stuff. I guess you consider it older stuff. I didn't, at the time I listened to it, consider it that old, but that's more what I lean into.
All right, so much more to come here on Bengals Now with Mike Hilton. We got to do Ask Me Anything, and also, what does he know about Cincinnati? It's all still ahead right here on Bengals Now. Back here on Bengals Now with our special guest tonight, Mike Hilton, and it's time to dive into the personality of Mike Hilton. So, Mike, we kind of talked about your confidence and all those kind of things about your makeup and makes you who you are, but I just want to know, man, like you said your parents were a big part of your confidence, but when you're on a football field, you also talk a decent amount of trash. Where does that come from?
Oh, that's just me. That's just all me. Because obviously I'm not the biggest guy, and guys are going to sit there and do all their talking. But I know when I'm out there, I'm not scared of anything. I know who I am as a player, and you're going to feel me and you're going to hear me. That's for sure.
I love it.
I've heard you have more hand claps with teammates than anybody else on the team. Is that accurate?
I I think so.
So give me a ballpark of how many we're talking about, because I couldn't remember more than maybe two or three if I did it.
Initially, just DBs, I think it's 13 of us. So that's 13. I got one or two with the linebackers. I got one with Logan and Pratt. I got one with Sam, BJ. I'm pushing about
that's about 20.
17-ish, 18-ish.
Okay, so are they your ideas or is it collab?
Collab.
Okay.
Whoever just comes up with the shake idea, we find a way to go through with it.
And how do you practice these?
Just practice like anything else. You
Okay,
just sit
so
there and do it.
here's a Bengals Now first. You and I are going to do one. Give me a quick one real quick, okay?
Let's go.
Give me one you have with a teammate and see how quickly I can pull this off.
Okay, I got one. This is me and BJ Hill.
You and BJ Hill.
We go
Okay, up
1,
top, 2, 3.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, okay, so let's
shift
do it
it
real
into
quick.
gear.
All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah! It's the best a 44-year-old man can do, man. 20 years ago, I could have done it better. So I'll remember that.
So, a fun part of seeing you guys on Hard Knocks and just getting that inside look is also realizing that T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are working through touchdown dances
Every Friday.
and hoping that Jamar scores. Who's hoping Jamar
hoping? I'm
scores?
about to
He's
say,
got
that's
15
right.
touchdowns.
That's him.
But, of course, they work on winding him up like a toy, and then he does the gritty. But you're saying that's not like, oh, that's not a one-off for a fun game. They work on that all the time. You guys do that.
Every Friday when the offense is going through their 11 on 11, whenever one of them guys score, they always for some reason come to the DBs because they know we're going to hype them up. They do their celebration. DBs, we hyping them up, and they go through with it on Sunday.
You've gone against some of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Who is your favorite opponent to go up against? You're a competitor.
Yeah.
You want to be challenged by the best. Who's the one guy you've looked forward to most going against?
He isn't playing anymore, but when he was, Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
He
was tough.
He was definitely tough.
Quick, strong,
physical,
yeah.
had great hands. Definitely made a lot of plays.
Did he
but
talk?
Definitely talked a good game.
Yeah.
Definitely talked a good game.
Let's go inside Paycor Stadium. Rapid fire now with Reagan Holgate.
Rapid Fire with Reagan.
What sport would you play if you weren't playing football? Ooh, if I wasn't playing football, my dream is to play basketball, but I'm not a basketball player, and I'm not the best at it. But, like, that's my, like, alter. If I could be another sport, it would be basketball.
If you were fewer inches taller, maybe?
Oh, my God. Listen, that's the running joke in the locker room that I'm the short guy. So if I was 6'5" and up, I would be a basketball guy.
What are any nicknames that the guys in here have for you?
Professor. Professor's the one, T-Will. So a funny joke, me and okay, we're not talking about UT. Trent Irwin, and Kwame, last year we had went golfing one time, and I had hit a tree stump, and so they were calling me Tree Stump for a while. Yeah, so unfortunately that was one of the funny nicknames.
Okay, so we're not good at golf.
Oh yes, we are good at golf.
We are. Okay.
We are good at golf.
Handicap.
Next question.
What's the best part of your golf game?
My drive.
What's the natural path of the ball? Do we got a fade? Do we got a little bit of a draw?
I'm a slicer.
Well, that's not going to work in
my
most golf
slice.
courses.
Oh man, I always slice it right. I don't know why.
Biggest pet peeve?
Ooh, biggest pet peeve. Loud noises. I'm a calm guy. Like loud, unnecessary noises.
Biggest fear?
Snakes. That's the number one thing I fear. I don't appreciate snakes. I don't like snakes. Everything about them. I don't like the way they move. All that.
So you're not going to tell me that your favorite movie is like Indiana Jones and that snake scene, right?
No, absolutely. It's like snakes on the plane. None of that. No, literally nothing snake involved. It's nothing. Like I couldn't even imagine like a snake hanging out of a tree and walking under it and it falls on me. It's like ultimate fear.
Shivers.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas. Like I choose Christmas over my own birthday, over Thanksgiving, over Easter, everything. Like I'm excited about Christmas. I go all out.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Home Alone. Absolutely. Home Alone. You can't go wrong with that.
All right, and just lastly here, do you have any hidden talents that you think the people of Cincinnati need to know about or should know about? You've been here long enough. What do they not know?
Talents. Wow, that is a random one. Juggling? I could juggle.
Man, I always love rapid fire with Reagan. And how about this? Reagan live and living color tonight. Reagan Holgate now on the green for Ask Me Anything.
Guys, I'm so excited for this. We have my friend Aiden here. You're a frequenter here at Bengals Now, right? All right, what do you want to ask Mike?
I kind of have two questions. What was your welcome to the NFL moment, and what do you think your Madden rating should be?
That's tough. I had so many, but I think I was trying to make the team in 2016 in Pittsburgh, and that's when Big Ben, Le'Veon, Antonio Brown were at their prime, and it was just me being in the same locker room as those guys. That was kind of my welcome to the NFL moment.
And your Madden rating?
My Madden rating? I think it's like a solid 84, 85 maybe. I think that's about right.
82.
82? Okay, not too far off.
Should it be higher?
I think about 85. I think that's a solid range,
okay.
82, 85.
What is your favorite car?
My favorite car?
Can't say Batmobile.
My Porsche Panamera outside.
What was your favorite interception?
Ooh. Divisional round against the Titans where I tipped it to myself.
Yeah.
One heck of a play.
We actually practiced that throughout the weekend. It finally came to fruition, and one of my best interceptions, I think.
How do you handle all the pressure?
My dad always told me, if you don't have pressure, you're not doing anything right. So I embrace those moments. You know, if you have that pressure, that means you're doing something right with your life, and it's just something I live through and I thrive on.
Mike Hilton, everybody. Yep. Taking a quick break here on Bengals Now. We love all about Cincinnati. Mike Hilton versus Reagan Holgate. Who knows their new city better? It's always the highlight of the show. That's next on Bengals Now.
We are back on Bengals Now. Jeremy, Joe, Mike, and Reagan on the stage. Mike and Reagan are about to go head-to-head in all about Cincinnati. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a lot of fun because Reagan is ready and competitive, and we love that about her. And Mike is also competitive. So, question number one, we think is somewhat easy. Yeah, she says, don't let me see your answer. Okay, question number one, and after you get it, show it to that camera right there. What did Paycor Stadium used to be called?
Now, understand Mike's been in Cincinnati for 4 years.
He knows.
Reagan's only been here for 5 months. Just keep that in mind as this game is played. We have
Ding,
correct
ding, ding.
answers for both.
Paul Brown
Paul
Stadium.
Brown Stadium. Okay, so we are tied after one question. You can clap more than that. It's cool.
Let's go!
Question number 2. This one's very timely because it's happening this weekend. What is the name of Cincinnati's big college basketball rivalry? It has a name, okay? All
Saturday.
college rivalries have an iconic name.
Reagan's
okay.
still new. She's
so
learning
Mike's
it.
punting on this one.
We're going to give
Reagan takes the
Oh, no!
Hold
Crosstown
on. We're going to give her
Showdown.
one last chance here because there are some questions geared for Mike.
Crosstown Showdown is the high school
shootout.
There it is.
100%
Crosstown Shootout.
correct.
All right, Reagan.
Xavier and UC this weekend.
Let's go.
Reagan's up 1. Up 1.
Okay. Where does Cincinnati display its big Christmas tree downtown? What is the name of that? I'll even give you a big hint. It's called something square.
Okay, now
Massive
that's just
hint.
giving it away. Really?
No, they're not there yet.
Wow. Yeah, so Cincinnati has a big tree.
Yeah, it's called
It's on
something
blank square in downtown Cincinnati. You got it. Yep.
Mike is like, I should
He
know
knows
this.
it.
Take a wild guess. There.
Playhouse Square
It's
is
not
not
Playhouse
correct.
Square, and it's not
Midtown Square is not correct.
It is Fountain Square.
Fountain Square.
All right,
Okay.
Reagan retains a lead.
She remains up 1.
This next one is good for you, Mike, okay? When the Bengals win a playoff game, and you've been around for those, Zach Taylor takes a game ball to what kind of a place? You know where I'm going with this.
He takes game balls. Yes, Mike has it. He takes game balls to a certain kind of establishment.
Mike can have this one.
Okay.
Oh,
Takes him to bars.
Takes him to a bar.
Takes him to bars.
Say that.
Yeah, we're
We
tied.
are tied. Ooh, with only 3 questions left.
Ooh.
Besides the Beast, which is the iconic roller coaster of Kings Island, name one other roller coaster at Kings Island. Okay, I figured you did.
Just one.
Just
Anyone.
one. Anyone.
Think of constellations even, maybe. I don't know. Think of snakes.
Yeah, think there is a Major League Baseball team that has the same nickname as one of the rides. Major League Baseball team.
Reagan, do you have one? I can't. Okay.
Yeah, she's got that
Reagan's
one.
got it.
She's
Okay.
got that one. It's a good thing you get this one because Mike's going to get the next 2.
That's a dub for Reagan.
This is a good crowd. You guys are awesome.
You guys are great. I'm going to give it to Reagan.
Okay, Reagan's up 2-1.
Orion, the Diamondback.
Yep.
There's a Flight of Fear.
The Racer.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
She's up 1 with 2 left.
Reagan's up 2-1. Okay.
You do like pressure.
All right. What did Mike Hilton call Arrowhead after the win in Buffalo in the playoffs?
Yes, sir.
Write it down, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Reagan's
wow.
got it. You weren't even here for it, Reagan. Yeah, you
I'll
got
see
it.
you on
Moment,
Burrowhead.
guys.
Hey, hold on. Why don't you just say it for us?
See y'all in Burrowhead.
Let's go. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Final one.
It's all you, man.
Okay. Ahem. Reagan. Who is the oldest defensive player on the Cincinnati Bengals roster?
Mike.
It's close by a matter of months.
Why don't you hold yours up, Mike?
So the question
Go
is,
ahead.
Reagan, are we catering to
Okay.
him or are we tricking you? You've got to decide. You're up 1.
Mike's got it.
Mike's got it.
Mike's got it. So let's see if Reagan can win the thing right here.
And she's writing. What's the answer going to be? This is our first real moment of reveal.
Wow.
Mike Hilton.
Mike
Reagan
Hilton,
wins.
how about it?
Let's go.
Reagan wins.
Reagan wins.
Woo.
3 claps and a yes. First time winner. Reagan Holgate here on
Waiting
Bengals.
All
for
right.
this moment.
This is Reagan's big moment, but next is Mike Hilton's big moment of redemption. We're going to play Pop a Shot with a lucky young fan right here on Bengals Now. Stay with us. All right, back here for our final segment on Bengals Now. It is time for Pop a Shot. We have Aiden and Mike Hilton.
Now, Aiden is a regular here at Bengals Now, and yes, that's right. And Aiden won a pre-show contest to shoot against Mike. Now, Jeremy's going to press the button
Are you
to
still,
get him
you want
going.
a fist bump? Okay. Are you still practicing?
I've seen Mike
Okay, here
shoot.
we go.
He can shoot. So, Aiden, you got your work cut out for you, young man.
All right.
You ready?
It's game on, baby. Pressure's on. Time to make diamonds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
And what's most important, Mike's not about to let someone just go ahead and win. Mike wants this championship. Look at this. He's coming out knocking down 4 of his first 5.
Early
10-4
lead for Mike Hilton.
6 of his first 7. I mean, these guys.
Come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden. There we go. There we go. 14-6, Mike Hilton. 15 seconds left.
Okay, make noise if you want Mike to win.
Come on, 17-6, Mike.
Make noise if you want Aiden to win.
5,
okay.
4,
the crowd
3,
wants Aiden.
2, 1, and
and
we're going to count him. We're going to count him.
And hold the pose.
The
now,
score
hold on,
says
Aiden.
23
right
to 15. I'm going to say
Aiden,
26
let's make
18.
some noise for Aiden and
Come
Mike
on,
here.
Aiden.
Okay. Now, it's tradition, Mike, that you have to raise the hand of the people's champ right here. So, Aiden, you were the
Aiden
people's
is the
champ.
people's champ.
Turn to the cameras right here, Aiden, and let's raise your hand here. The
All right,
champion.
all right,
Let's
all right,
go
all right, all right, all
for
right, all
Aiden.
right.
Everybody, Mike Hilton. One more time for Mike Hilton, making time on Bengals
What a
Now.
guest. Big game on Sunday against the Tennessee Titans in Nashville. Everyone, thanks for coming. One more round of applause for Mike Hilton. Thanks for watching the show.